was great. So, let me start off by saying, when I go into work, I leave my helmet and jacket and gloves on my bike because where I park is guarded. And if anyone's trespassing in there, you're going to be in deep shit. And all the other employees that I work with know not to touch other people's stuff. But I bring my GoPro in with me. Maybe try and get a couple shots or something, but I bring my GoPro in with me. I don't leave it out on my helmet. So I know I'll be able to get some audio from the intro because the GoPro will pick it up, but the rest of it I'm sure didn't pick up anything because the microphone wasn't plugged in. I forgot to plug in the damn microphone after I put the GoPro back in the case. So what I was saying, until I realized that my microphone adapter was flopping against the side of my helmet, I want to say happy birthday to the Marines. I've got a lot of friends that work that are Marines, so I want to say happy birthday to you guys. And on that note, anybody that's out there that has a chance, go thank a veteran, go thank an active duty, because that means the world to them. And my son and daughter had picked something up from my wife, because my wife and I always say thank you for your service anytime that we can when we see a veteran or an active duty personnel. We always say thank you for your service, because her grandfather was in the Air Force, my mom's dad was in the Air Force, my dad's dad was in the Army, my dad was in the Army, my stepdad was in the Coast Guard, I have brothers in the Army, my half-brother is in the Marines. I have people in my family from every single branch, and I support them 100%. These are the guys that protect our country in one way, shape, or form. And my hat is off to all you ladies and gentlemen who do what you do for the United States, no matter what kind of bullshit these citizens give you guys. Just know that there are people like me and my wife and my two kids, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. We didn't teach them how to do this. They just saw us doing it. Anytime they see somebody who's either in uniform or with the veteran hat, they go up to them and they say thank you for your service. If that's not America, I don't know what is. There's so many people out here, there's so many people in this country that just spit on our armed forces, and it is not right. You men and women mean a lot to this country. I hope you guys really know that, and I support every single one of you. And as a biker, a lot of people have problems with cops. I support the police. Now, I've had run-ins with cops that are obviously abusing power or whatnot, but I support the police departments because you guys put your lives on the line. I don't care if it's police departments, I don't care if it's fire department, medics, I don't care. You guys are doing a service for us, and I appreciate that. You know, when I need that help, I've always had them there. You guys mean a lot, and I appreciate everything that every single one of you guys do. So thank you. I started up an Instagram today. I'm kind of sad about that. I didn't think I'd be kind of happy to start an Instagram. I'm kind of happy, kind of sad. If you guys want to check me out, it's Desert Dragon Bolt, because Desert Dragon was taken. So Desert Dragon Bolt on Instagram. I've only got like 2 things on there right now, but I'll try to post more stuff. But so I'm gonna be posting on Moto Amino again. If you guys aren't part of Moto Amino and you are a rider, check it out. If you want to be in the same group I'm in, Moto Amino Arizona, you can find me on there. So check me out on Instagram as well. I'll start posting pictures up there. I really want to get this channel going. One, it actually makes my commute a lot quicker. At least to me, it seems like that. You know, I get to vent and talk a little bit, whereas usually, or before this, I was just riding and it was quiet and, you know, just dealing with the a-holes on the road. Now I get to talk and it makes my ride go quicker. Number two, I've always wanted to do moto vlogging. You know, as soon as I got my first bike, I was like, oh, I want a moto vlog, but I just couldn't afford the GoPro and everything at the time. And now I'm like, yes, I get to moto vlog. It's really fun. Oh, don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jeez. Oh, I wish you guys could see the moon the way I do right now. That is awesome. I swear I have ADD. Ooh, something shiny. Woo. You know what? I got plenty of time to get home. Let's get off the highway. Speaking of the highway, anyone in Arizona probably knows about this zero tolerance thing the police force is doing, which is just another way of saying they need more money, which, fine, whatever, but I haven't seen any of that yet. I mean, I go with the flow of traffic, and usually the flow of traffic's at least over 70. You know, I don't want to be impeding traffic or anything like that. Also don't want somebody in a Mustang to pass me. Jeez, that would be terrible. Are you gonna get over or what? Last second. I mean, at least he uses turn signal, but you could have gotten over way earlier. What are you doing? And there's a second turn lane that they could have gotten into. I don't understand. Yeah. 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 I love downshifting this bike. It sounds so good. Why is this light taking so long? This tank bag is awesome, by the way. I got it at Walmart. It was only like 30 something bucks, but fits everything I need it to fit, and I can use my phone, even though the screen I have on my phone is very finicky, so it doesn't always work. But ooh, that would be neutral. That was good. How many other people do that? Oops, that's neutral. Or I've had a couple of people kind of look at, like, I can see him out of the corner of my eye looking at me like, what the crap is this guy doing here? It's kind of funny. That's why I like, sometimes I'll try to keep my visor closed. That way maybe can't, you know, maybe they won't be able to tell that I'm talking to myself, but they could probably tell. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but I'm kind of getting used to it. I don't know. Keeping my visor closed is bad, though, because then it fogs up. Enjoy the beautiful sound of the competition exhaust. Sounds so glorious. I went up to Go AZ Motorcycles in Scottsdale, and they had a 2017 Bolt r-spec that they put the competition exhaust on from Vance & Hines, and it was more like the tan coloration. It was a nice looking bike. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was cool looking, and that's what I got to sit on that and got to rev it a few times. I tried to strike a deal for it, but it didn't work. But before that, I had looked up some videos of the Bolt. I was curious about it. I'm a as far as bikes go, I really like Yamahas. So, of course, you know, I was really looking at the R6, and then I thought, you know what, maybe a cruiser might be a little bit better. So I was looking at some of the cruisers. I saw this one. I'm like, well, that wouldn't be too bad. Only, you know, it's not a huge bike. It doesn't have an immense amount of power, so I'd be able to handle it as a second bike. So I started watching videos and stuff and found the twin slash and the competition exhaust from Vance & Hines. Going a little bit too fast there. That's another thing on this bike. Sometimes you kind of go a little bit faster than you should because it just feels so smooth. It's just like, wee. You don't even realize until you look down and you go, oh, oops. But I have noticed the speedometer is off. I have a fairly reliable GPS app on my phone, and I was testing it out. The speedometer reads 2 miles an hour faster than what I'm actually doing. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. I haven't looked into it yet. And I don't really care because it's only 2 miles and I know it, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of weird. I bought it brand new. It wasn't used. It had pretty much never been ridden. It was 0.4 miles on it, so why would the speedometer be off? I don't really get that, but that's like my only gripe about the bike is the speedometer is not accurate. It's not that big of a deal. Bumpy. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed another episode of the Night Shift. Again, let me know if you guys don't mind the night videos, because it's just, for me, it's one more opportunity to video and vlog. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I want to do something with this channel. I want to make it something. And I'll see you guys on the daily commute. Bye.